And I now give the floor to the representative of Algeria.
Mr. President, at the outset, I would like to thank the Russian Federation for organizing this meeting. I also extend our gratitude to Mr. Courtney Rattray for his insightful briefing. For over 9 months, the Israeli occupation aggressions against the defenseless Palestinian people has persisted, resulting in a devastating toll of casualties. Around 130,000 Palestinians have been martyred and wounded. The international community appears powerless to stop the relentless killing machine that targets innocent people in the street of Gaza. The suffering of the people of Gaza worsens daily. The Israeli occupying forces displace Palestinians for their homes, destroy their communities, and inflict death with impunity. We call for accountability. I repeat, we call for accountability. It is not an option. It is a must, and it matters. Unfortunately, the international community has yet to implement effective measures to stop these atrocities. This weekend's attack on displaced people in Al-Mawasi and the Shati, safe zones that become dead zones, along with the continued deliberate targeting of UNRWA schools, are clear evidence that Israeli occupation forces bluntly disregard the sanctity of human life. The international community seems paralyzed, held hostage by war criminals in the Israeli occupation government. These people thrive on Palestinian suffering and violate international law and humanitarian norms, using aids as a tool for pressure and bargaining. Palestinians now face famine as confirmed by UN reports. This is a war crime. The Security Council must take the necessary steps as outlined in Resolution 2417. The Israeli occupation's violation of international law cannot be addressed with mere statements. It requires decisive sanctions to hold the occupation accountable. Mr. President, the provisional measures of the ICG were clear. The occupation authority must immediately provide essential services and humanitarian aid to Palestinians in Gaza. Instead, the occupation authorities have responded with more obstacles, targeting aid trucks and preventing UNRWA from carrying out its vital work. The Rafah crossing, which the court ordered to remain open, has been completely destroyed by the occupiers. The ongoing policies of ethnic cleansing and collective punishment against Palestinians marks the Security Council's inability to enforce its resolution. These resolutions remain words on paper, raising a crucial question: does international law apply selectively? The Israeli occupation acts with impunity, as if above the law. Mr. President, the time for unity is now. Let us put aside difference and work towards an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and a lasting, just solution for Palestine. This solution must be based on international consensus, upholding the Palestinians' right to self-determination and the establishment of their independent state on their ancestral land, a fate that they decide for themselves. To conclude, as affirmed by the President of the Republic, Mr. Abdelmajid Tebboune, Algeria, which paid a high price to restore its sovereignty and independence, will remain steadfast in supporting the Palestinian people until they obtain their full rights. Mr. President, the horrific image of killing and destruction that we see today in the occupied territories must mark the last chapter of Palestinian suffering. The lives lost, the bloodshed, must pave the way for an independent Palestinian state with Al-Quds al-Sharif as its capital. Thank you very much.
I thank the representative of Algeria for his statement.